Action Pants Gaming.
Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. Laid back. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Throwing parts. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right.
Well, good Monday morning to y'all on this Memorial Day, May the 25th of 2026. And it's me, Kevin C. here yet again at Action Pants Gaming, and I've got about, looks like 3 minutes after the 10 a.m. hour, at least from where I'm sitting. I know some of you are still sitting there in the past, and some of you are even in the future. But whatever present you happen to be in as you're catching this, I do hope it's going good for you. I had my birthday yesterday. I'm feeling a little worn out today. Went out with a couple of friends. Had like a drink for the first time in like probably 5 years. So, yeah, well, a couple drinks. But I didn't get all crazy, so that was good. But it's, my body's like, you're not used to that. You're used to nip. So, yeah, the body's still a little bit, trying to figure it all out here. But we do have some coffee. And that's important. All right. Oh, let me try to get comfortable here. I don't think that's going to be possible today. I guarantee nothing today and with today's stream except for we will be playing some WindRose. And I don't know what we're going to do. I'm hoping Hellboy shows up and we will take on the final boss. I have upgraded a bunch of things, so I should be able to handle the final boss a little bit better. And especially with Hellboy, who tends to just charge in headfirst without thinking. And attacks everything. But I may look into that weapon he's using. It's pretty cool. All right, let's get on over to off of my big ugly mug. I'm going to get a little bit comfortable. It's early. It's Monday. It's Memorial Day. People are probably doing stuff, but we'll take a look on over to chat. And we have the MSG, the Mad, the Myth, the Man, the Scottish, the Legend, the Gek, the Mad Scottish Gek. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Glad you are here. Glad you are hopefully doing well or better. I know the last time we had spoke, you had major computer issues, and I'm hoping that your return means that you have a new computer. And please feel if you are not good with computers or anything like that, please feel free to reach out to me on Discord at any time. And I will be glad to help you. And if I can't answer the question, I work with people who probably can. So, and I'm good with hardware, from what I've been told. I did build my computer after all, and I have set up all my stuff. I'm about to add a new thing to my setup, and I'm looking forward to it quite a bit, actually. We're going to kill the browser audio here. Let that run in the background for now anyway, unless Hellboy joins. We might have to cut that down because multiplayer. All right. But I have upgraded a bunch of stuff, so that's a bonus. Where is my cursor? There we are. So we're level 12, 13, 12, 13, 12. So I got to upgrade this stuff here. But I found the Plague Pistol, which is pretty cool. My sword's at 11. We're going to upgrade that. That's at a 12. That's at an 11. All right, so we're definitely going to need to upgrade these two. I want to do all three, quite honestly. But that means we're going to need to farm some of that material. Our ship, on the other hand, Pagow, level 15. Pagow, level 15. Pagow, level 15. Pagow, 13. And then we got to add in, we got to get one of the books, the naval strategy books or whatever they're called there. But yeah, we got to get one of those. And then we will be at least hopefully a force to be reckoned with. Ooh, nice. 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 I'm jealous of all can be. I'm still running my 7800 X3D AMD with a 4070 Super. I can't afford to buy anything else of that, graphics card nature. I could do another, but if I change out my CPU, I want to change out my cooler to Lian Li's new wraparound Hydro Shift with the wraparound screen. I'm a techie nerd like that. I like cool looking things, even if it is pointless. Like I'm getting for my birthday, I decided this year I was going to be kind to myself because I'm not going to be able to spend any money for the next 6 months at least. So I figured while I could, and my buddy for my birthday hooked me up with a little bit of money, and I'm going to put it towards that basically. Well, which will be towards groceries because I already put the money towards it. But I got that Xenon Edge touchscreen, for widgets or as a third monitor for me. And yeah, I am looking forward to that. I've been wanting one since I saw it. I'm like, it would be the perfect little thing to have right in front of me. Oh, nice, MSG. But that means I'm going to be eliminating one of my 3 Stream Decks, if you will. I have a 15 key that I'm probably going to end up getting rid of, and hopefully, I'm going to... You know what I might do? I might, with my chat, I'm going to see maybe who might need one. I know Hellboy is starting to think about getting into streaming to show off his builds and stuff, and building and stuff, and, I can join him, which would be nice. But I want to give it away. I want to give it to somebody who could use it. Nice. Yeah, I've been noodling. Excuse me, I got the kind of lighthouse thingy going. I'm still working on that. I'm learning how to build in the game, so I'm just doing little things here and there, seeing what things look like, and, I did a lit swimming pool, well, lit, reflecting pool, if you will. I want to throw some plants and whatnot around it. But I figured out how to light it from underneath, which is really cool, and not have the floor block the light, and also, not have the light source be visible to an extent. There's still kind of a hot spot, but I'm all right with that. And at a certain time of night and day, it's really cool because it looks like the sun or moon is reflecting into the pool. So we're going to wait a few minutes for, see if Hellboy shows up. I'm trying to figure out the transition from one to another, with these sections. And I'm also trying to figure out how to get which I started here, how to get a, I think I could do it like this. How to get a railing to be flat against this part right here. And I think I know what to do. And while we're hopefully going to head up with Hellboy today, if not, we'll upgrade all my stuff, or at least attempt to, and we'll definitely do some adventuring. There we go. Alright. We might be doing alright there. I might be able to do what I want to do. Not enough. Oh, I moved the fire. Damn it. I had to move the fire to do something else. So we will move the fire again. Actually, no. We're going to keep the fire there. I'm going to just grab a bunch of wood for now. But I kind of want to keep the upgrade stuff and making food and whatnot. Well, I'm not really happy with any of the things here. I mean, there are elements to each thing I've put together that, you know, I'm like, all right, that's interesting. Oh, is that going to be way in there, though? Oh, that sucks. All right, can I do that? Oh, you're not even on that. Okay. All right, so if I do that, I can then do that. Okay, we'll do that. And then I should be able to put that in there somewhere, like so. And then we can have a nice transition. All right. Well, that's going to take a little bit of effort. So let's get working. And again, hopefully we'll get Hellboy in here and we'll get rolling on that. That last boss. Not enough resource. Oh. Alright, I'm going to have to move the fire. Killing me, Smalls. These are not too much of a hassle to do so. But very small area to, you know, be able to reach your resources and build, you know, being able to pull from your resource box. It limits you on your distance. And then we will take und beam. And that's, you know, it's not perfectly in the middle, but it's pretty darn close. Actually, it's pretty darn close. And that's all that really matters, so. So to get that point on that, and then we gotta do the thing with the thing. Actually, we could go to and get rid of those. Be very careful with deleting in this game. And now we need to bring back. A little bit. That. Nope. Oh. Can I just do that? That would be a whole lot easier now, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. Let's just do that. So I don't even need these, right? Or do I? Ah, I do. Uh-huh. Alright, so I do need those. Okay. Alright. We do need to add that. Oh, right on. I have to take a look. Yeah, I haven't gotten to decorating that yet. Again, I'm just, you know me, just farting around. Alright, so we need that in order for that to decide on what? On the side? Oh, look at that. Oh! Nudge. Alright, we got a nudge potential. Now we don't even need you now. Now we can just take you and do that. That's on the outside. Oh, maybe we do need to do the other bit, because then that brings it in a little bit of a nudge. Or do I need to bring in just the floor at that point? No, that sticks out. They look like they're in the same spot, but they are not. Or are they? That's really weird. Alright, let's try. Try doing what we did. Which was, we brought that out. then here, then here. And look at that. So it does move a little bit. Alright, so we do have to do the triangle setup. Okay. I was trying to hopefully find an easier method, but I guess that's gonna have to do. So it does bring it out a little bit, which is interesting. Or in more, if you will. I do know that Hellboy was trying to get some work done in his garden yesterday. But, the other day. Didn't really happen. One, two. So that's kind of interesting how that does come in a little further. You know, I thought we could just get away with putting the triangle down, but apparently I was mistaken. And now that's right on that, you know, on that border bit. Not right on, but significantly closer. And there is a little flurb in this too that, you know, I'm sure I did something similar to what I did here where, you know, I probably didn't notice the spacing and it was fractional. So there are definitely some fractional bits with this. Not in love with that. Oh, wait a minute. So that's not gonna work. I do in every other scenario. guess I do. So, gives us that gap. Extend wind. What's going on with my freaking controller? This game messes with stuff, I'm not kidding. And that kind of works. What the hell? My freaking controller, what are you doing? You got charge. Yeah, because I've done, like, I'll load the game in and it'll, like, mess with my screens and it... And then sometimes I'll play and it'll be fine. Other times it's disconnecting and connecting like it's doing right now. Right, that looks like I can just slide over a little bit. And it gets wonky and so, come on, controller. The only game that my controller does this with. Yeah, and then it gets super wonky here. Blue healer, what's going on? You missed it, I had beverages yesterday. See, it's fine here. Why does it screw itself up over here for some reason? Yeah, I had to go. I went out with Jose and Tommy showed up. A couple people from work, Mark, and went to the Eel water and then the tunnel. Good time. Been like many years since I had. No. No, totally new crowd. What is going on with the controller today? Working just fine earlier this morning. No issues. Sometimes I think it's if I start the controller after I've started the game. Yeah, not even the same owner anymore. Which is... What is your major malfunction? Yeah, there's definitely snap issues. Come on. What is going on with the freaking controller? I may have to, like, shut it off and restart the game. Because this is going to get overly frustrating. There we go. Is that centered, though? Not. Center. So that would need to be here. Damn it. That's here. Okay, so hold on. Might be able to make this work. Do that. And put you here. We could just do it like that. No, because then we're missing... What are we missing? Yeah, but that at least line up with the other one. Problem. Fuck! I hate that. The way things delete in this game can be... Yeah, so I lost an arch there, okay. And now that I've got all this other stuff here, yeah, deleting in the game is freaking tricky and sometimes a downright pain in the arse. Now that's on there. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, this is gonna irk me right now. One bloody piece. Because I accidentally deleted that thing, right? So now I gotta figure out how to freaking put this back in. Which should just let me, but no. You're fucking kidding me. Okay, why is this not going back in the spot? The Forkenheimer. Yeah. Alright, I found my first real complaint with the build mechanic. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Now it won't let me put it back where it's supposed to be. It'll stick there, but now it's not going here where I was able to do it. So, explain that freaking nightmare to me. Yeah, this kind of stuff irritates. See, I should be able to put it right freaking here. But no. Oh, this is going to piss me off. I should not have to battle with snap points like that. I am getting highly irritated this morning. My controller is acting up. This BS. Losing one single freaking snap point. When everything else, it was already here when I did all this. You know what I mean? So this should not be an issue. I should not be experiencing this kind of BS right now. Yeah, I'm about to frickin' throw this controller. I swear, I kid you not. This is unbelievably frustrating. You know, I finally get a freaking design that I'm not hating, and now it's like, ah, yeah, you accidentally deleted that. Sorry, now you can't freaking put it back in. So, you know, what the hell? Like, I did this all from a lower vantage point, too. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I am used to a controller. Mouse and keyboard gets a little funky for me. But I'll tell you, in a few moments, I'm gonna frickin' throw this thing. See, it'll go the opposite way. Oh, thank goodness. What the, like, why? Why? And that's not even right, is it? No, it's not crossed over. So it's different than all the rest of them. It should be right here. But now it won't go into that freaking spot. What the? And I used the window as my reference in order to get it to get to the same angle. Which is here. But now it won't let me frickin' put that there. Which means I'll have to tear this whole thing apart and start over again. Which is just dumb. Yeah, this is very, very freaking frustrating. An accidental deletion to then have to go through this. One, it shouldn't be, going through so much material, No, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. I am calling fucking bullshit right now. That's super irritating. Is that enough for me to stop building in this game? No. We get pretty damn close. Maybe. I hate build mechanics sometimes because when they don't match what they're supposed to match, I mean, I know it's pre-release and blah, blah, blah. But don't let me do it in every other scenario here and then not in this scenario. You know, like if all the rest of them are doing it, then this should also be doing that. And if that allows it, then I should be able to snap it onto that as well. What the f... Okay. And now for some bizarre reason, you... This is what I'm talking about. Like, why? What, you know, did it really... What made that change? And if we look, it's not the same. Or is that just because that's where it hits a certain apex? Okay. You got me on that one. I have no idea why that is. Doing what it's doing. And now, don't even tell me that you're not going to now snap into place, you son of a biscuit. I was about to say, yeah, we got a real problem. Alright, we're back in business. That is weird. Like, that was really weird. Like, it shouldn't, like, unless it's like the collision is reading the snap. I don't know what's going on with that, but that shouldn't be. That doesn't make much sense to me right there, my friends. All right, let's step away from this before I get overly frustrated. Let's go do some missioning. We still need to upgrade all of our stuff. I was hoping Hellboy would show up so we could take on the last boss. Alright, 12, 13, 12, 13, 12. 11, 12, 11. Alright, we gotta do... I want to get everything kind of the same if I can, but... Alright, let's do... Upgrade... Smithing flux. Alright, we gotta go... Port Royal. We're gonna make more of this. And we're gonna need more of these. Buccaneers. Alright. If we go to Tortuga, I think we can get all of our... Right? We're running out of silver. Alright, we need smithing flux.
Be careful out there. The sea's rough these days.
Okay. Alright. Can you hire more than one axle? Oh no, the other one is the... Right,
Someone needs it. Everything's lost. My whole life is left on Tortuga.
On Tortuga. Oh.
Craft keeps us
We
going.
do need this though. Damn it. For our armor, we're gonna need that, I know.
How did the governor deal with this chaos? I certainly can't.
Oh yeah, the undead waters. That's where everybody is. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna nip AFK for a second. That really kind of irked me. Like I noticed that a couple times with the game where it's like there's like I don't know, collision or something gets in the way, and it's really frustrating because you're like, I was just there. Why is that not working now? Do you know what I mean? And that's not
I have everything you need for a good hunt.
something that needs to be addressed.
Tools make the hunter.
We need the master's tools, right?
This doesn't belong in a museum.
Oh, and the smithing flux. Damn it.
You didn't sail in here on sea turtles, did you?
All right, give me one moment. And I need to figure out some lighting on that tower too. I mean, this is stuff so that when I go to build on the area I want to build on, I've already kind of figured a few things out, and I'm getting a little bit more accustomed to this build mechanic. Come on, Hellboy, where are you, bud? Let's take on this big toady creature. I've seen people battling it, unfortunately. I was hoping for a surprise of it, but, you know, you can't always. Be cool if they gave a lighthouse style light, something that rotated would be cool. All right, let's upgrade. Or let's at least try to. We may need to go mining for that metal. Metal. Yeah. All right. Let's get our sword upgraded a bit more. What am I missing? Nothing. Spring Blossom Fairy. I think it's a good time. I've been having a lot of fun with it. You know, it's a little rough around the edges for some things, but it's pre-release, and you need to remember that. I shouldn't have gotten as frustrated as I just did, but I'm like, no, I don't want to go through redoing it. Although, you know, I would, and probably end up doing it better. But I'm like, this is, you know, I already spent too much time. All right, we need to make some. Oh, I gotta move my fire again. And this is sort of frustrating. I'm not 100% on this. They need to expand this circle or something. You know, unfortunately, it limits your build. Or not. Doesn't limit your build because you can move it around. But if you want supplies, you know, and you have a supply depot or something, then that gets a little frustrating. So, all right, I guess the best thing to do would build your bonfire right in the middle of your supply depot. So that way it emanates out into the outer edge of whatever you're building on. But that would mean that no matter what, you would always, which I guess makes sense, but if that's not what you want as your centralized building, I don't know about all that. So, you know, you could build your storage, you know, say around this and that first perimeter, having that in the center, and then that always assures you that you have your storage within your build radius. Right? Damn it. Alright, we got tainted bile. We need essence of arborum. We need more of this. Alright, swamp time. Off to the swamps. We gotta go. We gotta do it. I don't want to. But we're gonna have to. Yeah, I just, I'm just hoping that they, are able to do something about that. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. We need a bell. We need a bell. Do we? Or was I smart? I was not smart. Okay, so where can I sacrifice a bell? I suppose here. But this one is where I want to build. This has its own, correct? This has its own. Alright, let's just fast travel around for a minute. We need to... I haven't seen any new updates, Spring. Yeah, okay, so that's its own. Alright, that's its own. This is its own. Alright, let's get rid of this one. I got the plague pistol. Found that yesterday. Yeah, so, whoa, I am noticing some weird, and even like little minor adjustments of where like it snaps on the beam, and if you bring it out and do like, there's these little micro weirdness that happens.
Ships under your hand, Captain.
Well, I managed to make it through my birthday yesterday, so that's always a decent start. Oh, we have one here, but I think I want to put one here. We're going to travel to here. And then we're gonna put one on the other island. Oh, wait a minute, is this swamp? Can I just do what I need to do here? Yeah, and we got a mine. Okay. Alright. We need funky metal, whatever it is there, the tainted metal. We need everything, really. I mean, but I will collect swamp stuff. We need to kill a bunch of gators so we can get the statues. Hellboy got them yesterday. We gotta hit the crocodiles. Ooh, yeah. We did upgrade the sword, our cutlass, so that's good. Yeah. Much better. I mean, Hellboy's got that crazy one. It does this, like, funky, spiky bit. Like a heavy attack. I need to find those flowers, too. Or at least the seeds, so I can grow them. I have a hard time seeing the tomatoes and these particular flowers for some reason. Something to do with color. Alright, I want to go south. Go this way. Oh, hey. Just get on the back end. Because I want to get the crocodilio statues. Get the shrooms and some fireflies. Have a good time. We're gonna go like a little more southeasty. Okay, about there-ish. I am more interested in the metal at the moment because we're gonna need that to upgrade. Yeah, and this has lifesteal, so I kind of don't need really bandages, and it's immediate, and there's no cooldown. This is a pretty devastating pistola, which they better not change. I hate when like you play early and you do early access and you put up all the crap, and then other people come in later and are like, this, that, and the other thing. It's like, well, you should have dealt with all this stuff first. Then you'd be able to have this cool OP weapon. Like with No Man's Sky. Stuff that we put up dealing with that game. Alright, we don't need you. I miraculously ended up with some flowers. Oh, I still have all this crap on me too. Oh yeah, that's not good. Alright, let's call our ship in. Alright, here's the mine. Which means there's going to be a ton of things around, but I think we can get some beach over here. There we are. Dumped some stuff already. I'm low on shot too, okay. You. Keep you. Things that we will probably already collect. Oh, and we need the bell for the other areas. So put that there. I'm not going to need the shovel, am I? I don't think so. It's not like it's, you know, a difficult thing to make. We are going to need, although, the axe. Alright, let's get to the mine. Hopefully some crocodilios will show up so we can get to our goal. What is our goal? Ooh. Uh, 121 left. Damn. All right, we got some croc slaying to do. A little bit of lifesteal right there. Unfortunately, I am also low on. Alright there, Plague Witch. Whoa, alright. I don't think I've really died out in the field yet. And where's our ship? Are we here? Yeah, we're here. Oh, you know what? Before I go... Oh, did I run out of food? Oh. No, because I was still full life. Alright, we're gonna leave. We got food. We got enough to get through. Alright, let's go get my corpse. I wish there was a meter reading. I need animal fat. And we always need this sort of stuff. Good morning, Titan. Welcome, welcome. Alright, this time we'll be a little smarter. And we will try to do things properly instead of just like, hey, let's keep getting hit here. Okay, no, I blocked that. Into mining we will go. Yeah, this game is, for a pre-release game, is pretty darn good. I'm not going to complain too much. I need to keep reminding myself that it is pre-release. They don't fix any of these sort of things that are pretty evident and that, you know, people seem to be in agreement on, then, you know, that's a different story, but... Hey! I want my health back. Oh. Yeah. That plague pistol is pretty nice. Yeah, we had a frustrating build moment this morning. Yeah, not too shabby. That's for certain. Did we get everything? Oh shoot, we gotta get out of the plague before I perish. Can't shoot myself in the leg. Can life drain myself. Alright, oh. There's still somebody left over in there. I know there's another mine. There you are. Minotaur, what's going on? Although we got our inventory is full up anyway, so. No, not yet. I'm still playing about. I want to start, you know, I need to learn the build mechanic. That is, you know, like the #1 thing to do. What do I not really need? I don't really need you. I don't really need... Well, we're going to be hacking and slaying a lot of you, so I'm going to drop you right now, because I need that more. Did I get everything here? Pretty close. Let's get out of here before we get plagued out. Oh. I guess not. You're like... Alright, out. Yeah, girl, Cyan, welcome. How you doing this morning? Like, I don't like the lighthouse I built, but it's a good practice. Oh, I do have some room though. Okay, let's do... Yeah, we got some inventory space left. I hate to... Yeah, alright, let's get some more supplies. We're here, we got space. Alright, there should be another mine off to our west. Alright. Let's walk the coast over to the west. I mean east, rather, excuse me. My other west. Alright, let's walk the coast, get to that one. And that will also help to map out the island. Take a little beach, a little stroll on the beach. Where are we here? Not too far away, good. But I think if we map out the coastline, we will... that northwesterly, mainly north. Come here, Chocodile. Ow. What you doing? Biting on me like that. Give me my life back. Ooh. Ooh. Ow. Oh, damn it, my controller! Don't even. Forkin' A. I don't know why my controller, it disconnects and reconnects on this game for some reason. Alright, we gotta get out of the plague. We're back to being plague free. I am plague free. Yeah, it's definitely a rainy, nasty day out where I am as well. But couldn't ask for a better day to play some video games, hang out with all y'all, and then later on take a nap, get something to eat, watch a movie, be chill and mellow. Oh no, I gotta go to the grocery. I gotta get some food. I mean, I gotta deal with. Oh, actually, I didn't even know if the grocery's open or not. Yeah, I did. It's the big one. It's like one of them bank holiday sort of things, isn't it, for some? But oh no. I saw you there. And now that I'm in my inventory, you're gonna frickin'. And my controller craps out again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I know it's fully charged. I'm gonna plug it in though. That seemed to do something last time. Whether or not it actually did, I have no idea. How are we doing on play? Get out of here. Alright, let's grab this last lump. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, shoot! Whoa, that was the best distance I could have had to get out of the plague right there. Whoa. Of course, they show up to attack me right then, you know. I just need seeds. If we get the fruit, we'll drop it. And from what we've seen, you can kind of drop some of your stuff and it'll be there. Alright, you know what? I got one inventory spot left. Let's do a quick run through, see if there's any more I might have missed. Oh, yep, here it is. Be nice if you could dual wield pistols, that'd be cool. Oh, okay. Inventory. What don't I need? You. At least not until I want to build a statue. Then I will. And we can pick those up when we return. Let's get out of Dodge. And now we can go smelt that and make the other ingot that we need in order to... Oh, I think I need plague croc, the stuff that comes from the plague crocodile too. Adios, pantalones.
Helm's yours, Captain.
All hands on deck. Alright, alright, let's dump the old inventory. Oh, and I gotta sell a bunch of crap, too, to get silver. That's right. Right. I'm gonna make more shot, and gunpowder too is getting short. Well, the sun's kind of peeking, not really. It's just kind of behind some gray, but not as dark as it was earlier today, that's for sure. Alright, what does this require? Alright, we need to go get some of the tainted wood too, or the plague wood, because yeah, we need to make a bunch of that to upgrade. We need, yeah, see, we need to go get plague wood. Alright, and tainted crocodilios is the other thing. So we need to go chop down some wood. Got it. All right. Back to the swamps. Well, that stuff works itself. We'll fix that. I got bandages, I got food. I got that, I got that. Yeah. Right, let's sleep. Get it to daytime. Wonder if it'll go through a day cycle, or if it just goes from night to day, night to day, day to night cycle. I don't know. Or if you're just like, you know, you sleep and that's it. Now it's a new day. Pardon me, I had to sneeze there. Yeah, I still gotta finish that up. I was gonna bring this out into the water, but I wanted to like learn this, and I didn't feel like dragging a freaking, you know, bunch of dock and then, you know, the bonfire. I just figured I'd practice it here. Okay, back into the swamp to get some tainted wood. Ooh, allergies. Or some plague wood, rather. Plague wood. I mean, there's some stuff we can do. Yeah, let's, you know what? Our ship's not too shabby. Let's go open up some of this map. We'll see what that X on the marks the spot is.
Yours, Captain.
Right, we want to be heading northeasterly. We'll go up to that first one. Yeah, we'll go around the island. We had to anyway. I'd like to defog the island, or the map rather. Alright, you scallywags. I know the weather's rough, but an extra ration of grog for all of you. Oh, that's the funky wall. Well, you better let me get to that smart's the spot. It's going to take some time, but we're at full sheet here. We're moving as fast as we can.
Roll, boys! Come, all you bold young thoughtless men, forward and take by me, and never leave your happy homes to sail the raging sea.
Hey.
For I have plowed the raging main this 20 years or more, but now I'm turned adrift to starve upon my native shore.
Who?
By raging storms and tempests, shipwrecked 3 times I've been, and many a bloody battle upon the seas I've seen. I've seen the cannon's glaring flash, I've heard its thunderous roar, though now I'm turned adrift to starve upon my native shore.
Hey.
Should hostile fleets e'er venture
Alright,
upon
let's head
the
right
raging
over to the
main,
east.
true hearts of oak, we British
Hopefully we
tars
don't bump
will
into
push
that
the sea again,
mysterious
and bravely
wall.
bring their ships to port as we have done before. So help us now while we're in want upon our
Seems to be
native
around that
shore.
island.
Come pity a gentle strangers, a luckless British tar. In your defense he may hurl the thunderbolts of war. Come lend some kind assistance, and heaven will bless your store. For now I'm turned adrift to starve upon my native shore. All hands! Help me, Bob, I'm bully. Let's go!
Got ourselves a little ocean voyage here. Here we run into. I mean, these are considered undead waters. Not seeing any landmass. Yeah, it'd be great if you could, like, get up on a crow's nest. What else? Calling in your ship, you could have a, you know, a hologram and place it where you want. What else? We had a couple ideas the other day. I'll try to remember them. How we doing? Are we on course? Yeah, we're on course. We could probably... Oh, look at a ship just appears all of a sudden. Oh, you are no threat to us.
To the iron, lads! More sail!
I, in fact, feel bad for you. I am curious about the Black Flag. Does that have building? I don't think it does, but if it does, some of the stuff I saw on Black Flag Sharks, that was one of the things we were talking about. Their boarding procedure looked pretty fun.
Man the cannons! Ease the sails!
Get ready.
Reef the canvas!
Are we bored or what? What's going on here? This thing's a freaking tank. Come on. All right, I'm about as close as we can get here, but there we go. Oh. There. Get out of my way. Oh, well, I should have just let my team deal with it. Well, that was uneventful.
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
All right. We need to head back east. Which is this way.
Here's the wind.
And I think I see the island we're trying to get to. So, yep, that might be it. I love that little creek and do you really want to take on the Dread Pirate? Adios, pantalones.
Ready on the guns! Push in, more speed! Lead off speed! Set more sail!
There you are.
Enemy ship's gone, Captain!
Yeah, the ship's upgraded finally. The only thing I need to get is the tactical book. And then we're looking at a fully upgraded currently. Currently anyway, till whatever update or anything happens. It's a neat little island. Got like 2 parts to it.
Get the sail!
Ooh, Blackbeard Hull colors. Nice. Blackbeard Cruise second map. Oh, we just added a new spot. Yeah, this is a neat island. Got build possibilities. It'd be neat if they had other, I don't know how to put it, like diggables or... The cool thing is you could, you know, yeah, you could create a treasure map for people. Bury your own treasures, I don't know. It'd be cool if they could do something like that or figure out a way for you to be like, you know, when you dig a hole and you put a chest with some sort of loot in it, you make a map and you have your friends try to find it. All right, what do I need? Aside from a lot of money and a new life. All right, let's go clear out this X. But before we do, we've been sitting here for 2.5 hours. I think it's time for a little break. My coffee needs to be warmed up. I need to do a bio break. I don't want to be sitting on the ship and then have somebody start shooting at it. Yeah, this has a lot of build potential, this island here. We need a spyglass. I think a spyglass would be really cool. You know, so if you saw, like, what is that there? You know what I mean? Or a ship you wanted to, like, look in, or even from your island, you know, just to look around. I think a spyglass would be a great thing to have. I mean, they have the deco for it. It'd be nice if they had a usable version where you could kind of zoom in and look around. All right, folks, I'm going to take a quick little breather. I hope you're still here when I get back, but if you're not, thanks for spending some time here today. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, this Memorial Day, I believe it is. Is it Memorial Day? I think it is. Something like that. And for those of you sticking around, it's a good time to get up, stretch out, peel the papers away from the screen, get your bio break in, get a beverage, wash your hands, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
All right.
Clouds roll in, it's a mellow scene. Lights flicker soft like a faded dream. Laser beams cut through the rain. Easy vibes drifting like a train. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing light Raindrops tap, not a soul around. Everything's still and my mind's unwound. Shapes in the mist, colors so bright. Nip, nip, haze, feels like midnight. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Clouds roll in, it's a mellow scene. Lights flicker soft, like a faded dream. Laser beams cut through the rain. Easy vibes drifting like a train. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Raindrops tap, not a soul around. Everything's still and my mind's unwound. Shapes in the mist, colors so bright. Nip, nip, haze, feels like midnight. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night.
Alrighty, we're back. Yeah, we are. I know, right? Don't tap, welcome. Dale Green, welcome. Hot coffee, welcome. Okay, what was it? What was I doing? Oh yeah, going to the next X marks the spot. All right, look at you scrubbing the deck.
Helm's yours, Captain.
We want to go southish.
Catch the wind!
But I thought we, actually, you know what? I think we gotta. No? Yeah, I think I've found pretty much everything. I believe I have most of the build parts, if not all of them at this point. Other way around. And I found the plague pistol yesterday, which was really cool. I thought we just found another X marks the spot one, but I may have already collected it, unbeknownst to me. I'm gonna go off to the east a little bit. No, other way. Your other east, apparently. Yeah, the sun's starting to peek out, but it's still pretty cloudy and kind of gross out. I think after I stream, I'm gonna go to the grocery, get some food, take a nap, watch a movie. I might rewatch Project Hail Mary. It was pretty decent. A good movie. It is rentable. Expensive rent. You might as well just buy it at the rental price. Or wait a little bit longer and it'll go down. Excuse me. Yeah, it was a late birthday night for me yesterday. Had a few drinks. For me, that means 3. 2.5 if we want to be accurate. At about 1.5 in, I'm like, yeah, I don't need any more. Then I got back home, nip, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta go to bed. Too old. But it was nice getting out of the apartment. Hung out with some close friends. Hung out with somebody I hadn't seen in a bit, which is good. And then a couple co-workers who were kind enough to come out. Alright, we should be coming up on it soonish. Where are you? Oh, got company. Alright. All hands on deck. Get to your battle stations. Oh, they're only level 2s. Ah, finish your grog. Those little guys are booking, though. I'll tell you that much. Those little ships move. And if you can get 2 direct hits on them, I take them out, no problem. Oh, there we go. Land ho! Oh, there's a little more land too. There we got 2 islands here. Got a couple of ships too.
Captain, at the helm!
These puppies are fast. They don't mess around. However, oops.
That ship's finished!
You wish to say, suffer the same defeat as your friends? Your wish is my command. Alright, so plugging in the controller has nothing to do with it. Oh, that's cool. Cannon's moving? I didn't even notice that before. That's pretty cool. Hello? Controller? Why do you do this with this game? Only with this game. We got a rough seas, men.
Ease the sails!
Alright, controller, be freaking finicky today. I'm gonna be doing a lot of computer work one of these days this week. Come on. Style book. Nice. And first map. Alright. I need the animal fight. And because we can.
Ships under your hand, Captain.
Yeah, so there are no more X marks the spots. I have, from what I can gather, cleared them all. The last thing we have to do is the boss. So yeah, there's that. But it was a lot more fun with Hellboy. But he has not been able to. He has not joined today. Unique locations explored, 6 of 7. 26 of 27. 27 of 28. 28 of 32. Of 32. Alright, I wonder if that's that last island bit. Alright, let's sail down to that island, drop our... Do we need to drop a fast travel there? Probably not a bad idea. Alright, let's just keep sailing in this direction.
That's more sail.
And we'll clear some of the map. We'll head down to that swampy bit. And we'll see if we get any encounters along the way or if we're nice smooth sailing. Or if all of a sudden there'll be like 8 ships.
Roll, boys! I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can open up a big path there. And then at some point we'll have to mow the lawn.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. For the wind was foul and the sea ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. She shipped it green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh,
Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. We'd be better off in a nice clean jail. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. With all night in and plenty of ale, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh,
Yeah, I might have to do an upgrade on the cannons in the other one. What I do like though is it seems when you level up a certain item, when you go to make it, it is that level. So you don't have to re-level. I appreciate that.
And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Come on! Way up she rises, way up she rises.
Definitely a slow moving vehicle though, huh? 20 knots. I don't know, Double Tap. Good question.
Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Early in the morning. Way up she rises. Way up she rises. Way up she rises. Early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober.
Well, pretty uneventful. Kind of getting a nice little cruise here. You still have to upgrade all our stuff. I want to upgrade our weaponry, and then we got to do our armor.
I was a rolling down Paradise Street. Way blow the man down. A handsome flash packet I chanced for to meet. Give me some time to blow the man down. This spanking flash packet, she said unto me. Way blow the man down. There's a dandy full rigger just ready for sea. Give me some time to blow the man down. Blow the man down, police, blow.
See, and I'm wondering with Light No Fire, if we're going to be crossing an actual ocean, what are you doing in that time? If you have a sailing ship, you know what I mean?
This dandy full rigger to London was bound. Way blow the man down. She was very well
We're getting there.
and very well found. Give me some time to low the man down. So I packed up my sea bags and signed on that day. Way the bishop.
Now that would suck. If I fell off the ship right now. You fell off the back, you're done. You fell off the front, you still have a chance to grab hold and pull yourself back up.
Ship's under your hand.
Alright, she's just about crashing into the island. Yeah. Land ho. No, we want to go the other side. What are those things that are always zipping around in the sky? Leaving chemtrails everywhere. Spirits? Ghosts? Don't I have like a 0 of an 11 one to do, or did we do that one yesterday? Good question. Looks like we're gonna encounter somebody. What level? 15. Alright. And of course my controller just craps out again. That's gonna get me killed. Like right now. Come on. Can we connect, please?
Read the canvas!
Alright, we're running low on food. Let's get this fast travel bit here. Good enough. All right. Alright, now we got a fast travel down at the lower end of the map. Right next to our next goal, which is going to be right here, which is, I believe, the last boss. So, let's get prepared for that. And we are about broke. I'll work on that later. And we didn't get any, we didn't get any of that plague wood. Yeah, I'm running low on the animal beds. Getting low. Let's put our other pistola away. That'll free up an inventory slot. All right. Well, I was hoping we were going to do the boss today, but maybe Hellboy will be available tomorrow. And how are we on time? We're doing pretty good, so. All right. Yeah, I mean, really, I think our last mission is that. Yeah, and then Ashlands. So, we do this. We're basically done, except for clearing up the map and upgrading. And speaking of upgrading, let's get into that. What do we need to do to upgrade? Nice. Fully upgraded. Alright, what do you need? You need the ingot arboretum. And we need the frickin' tree crap. That's right, we gotta go cut down plague trees. Alright. And then we can make some of that, and then we can upgrade this. We need to do 2 levels, and then that's maxed out. Alright, so plague wood. Alright, let's go get some plague wood. I have enough food for me to harvest what I need, I think. Although, you know what? And we gotta farm, we gotta plant, we gotta do all that. But we can get... We have some cayenne growing back here, which is nice. It is good. Then we gotta replant. Alright, we also need to resettle. I think I need to settle before I can... No, I can assign. Okay. Alright, let's harvest some bananas. Get those out of here. What are we low on? Beans and chili peppers. Alright, let's just grow chili peppers. Let's get all those growing. We do like that recipe. It seems to work well for us. Okay, I think I may have done that wrong. What do we say? Beans? Ooh, excuse me. Charming. What else do we need? Oh, for 2 more beans, I guess. Not enough resources yet. Alright, we'll take care of that some other time. That should be good for now anyway. And now you, so that we can upgrade. Alright, let's go get some wood. And whatever else we can dig up. And we still gotta get 120 gators. Or crocs, whatever. Oh yeah, and we have all this to do. Alright. We got something to do. Oh, it is a tainted tree. Alright, I was right. Oops. Wrong tool. keep an eye on that plague meter. Tainted tree, tainted wood. Right on. And let the plague drain. Little plague drain. Oh, YouTube's giving me an error. What else is new? Oh. Alright, looks like we got... What do we got over here? Gonna need to... I bet you we're gonna need to make a rope. Alright, what do we need to do? What do we got here? We're gonna need to get out of the plague in a minute. Alright, here we go. Yep, rope. Alright, let's go make a rope. Actually, let's go make a couple. Always do that. I always freaking do that. I will never learn, apparently. However, we can make the best of a bad situation by creating some bandages. All right. And I'm hoping this isn't all plaguey when we get in there. And it is. We'll definitely have to deal with that. Making sure we can get the heck out of here as well. Alright. That's a door. Ooh, a new saber. Oh, look at that. Level 10, crude. Crude damage. Doing damage grants you a stack of plague. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I die of plague. Weird. Oh, it's like a... Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. It's like a plague drain station. Except for this one. Okay. The sarcophagus lid has crashed to the ground and cracked its inner walls. It's covered with deep gouges where the dead tried, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, stuff. What do you got for me? Fermented juice. Alright. That's it? That's all you got for me in here? Alright, let's drain our plague. This makes sense to have in here, though. To not get anything out of that, though, with the sarcophagus, is kind of depressing because you're like, oh, it's a sarcophagus. You figure there would be another thingamajiggy. All right, we have 1 of 12. So... Hey, how you doing? Yeah, nothing like being trapped in a space with two of you, apparently. Ooh, pardon me. Hey. Another sarcophagus. Alright, we gotta find one of those ones that where we can unwind here. Hold on. Okay, so that's our way in. Alright, looks like we haven't done this one yet. The Rapier of Devastation, right on. The Doorway of Disappointment. Alright, we've got 7. There's 8. There's 9. There's 10. Alright, now we need to find 11. We are missing 1. Alright, let's see here. warrior ring. Nice. During the battle, the name of the fallen warrior still remains on the lid. Yuknam, the great warrior who slew the leader of the northern barbarians. And I believe that gets us checked out of here. Nice. Alright, let's grab some more painted wood. Then we'll head back and we'll upgrade our current weaponry to 15, then we got to figure out how to rank up our clothing. I do have the ring that where we absorb this 30% slower, so you know, for harvesting it'd be smart to bring that ring along. Oh, baloney. Like, sometimes the trees get you, sometimes they don't. You know, it's kind of bizarre in a way. Oh, inventory is full. Okay. Oh, not so full we can't get rid of you. Yeah, I should be able to get the tainted one out of that, right? I mean, we need wood in general, so. But if we want to upgrade to the next level of our other stuff, we need this plague wood. And I could go silly, go nuts, and you know, do a bunch and then come back and load it into the ship. I want to try and have enough so that we can do what we need to do and not get hit by a tree. Inventory is full. Alright, let's get out of here. We're out of here. I mean, we have an empty cargo hold. We could. But I'll do that at another time so that tomorrow, hopefully, we'll be ready to go and take on the boss. That is the plan for tomorrow, anyway. We are set up and ready to go. And this might not even be enough. I doubt it is, as a matter of fact. But let's find out, shall we? Oh, we gotta make that essence stuff. Take what we got. We gotta sell all that stuff. My goodness. Where did I put you before? Where are you? Could have sworn that was in. Alright, what do we got here? Light attacks apply up to 8 plague marks. Heavy attacks consume all accumulated marks, dealing bonus damage for each. Dealing damage grants you a stack of plague echoes effect. At 5 stacks, the special F attack becomes available. Deals crude damage and scales with strength. It's crude damage, though. What is going on with my damn controller? Come on. Yeah, I'm going to be calling it in a minute. It's like connected, not connected, connected, not connected, connected, not connected. What is your major malfunction? You know what? Off. I don't even remember where I put all that stuff. I know where the ring is. You're either... No, you're not there. Quagmire powder. You should be in here though, right? You know what? We're gonna put you in here. And then the last two things go in here. Increase special weapon attack damage by 15%. Ooh. That's pretty cool. We got a little jewelry box going. Alright, let's make some more of that. I'll make the ingots. I'm gonna make some. And we're good. Got 14 of that. We need 2 of these ingots. We need to make more, but let's see what we can make. $25. Let's do it. And now we gotta wait. Damn it. All right. Well, while we're waiting for this, I think this is probably a good time to call it. We're almost hit 4 hours, about 10 minutes. I might be back tonight. We'll see. Because I have the rest of the week off. Today's only Monday. I would normally be on tomorrow anyway, but you never know. If I get somewhere, like Hellboy and I end up playing later, maybe I'll stream it. Since we did not see him today. But we will definitely be back on tomorrow morning, our usual time, 10 a.m. And then we'll see what happens throughout the week. I know one day I'm going to be just doing nothing but redoing my computer setup, which will be partially fun and partially frustrating, I'm sure. But I want to redo my setup a little bit, kind of neaten up the wire mess I got going on, and you know, do something about all that. So I do want to thank everybody for hanging out. Thanks for keeping us company today. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. If not, enjoy the rest of whatever you got going on this week. And enjoy the rest of your day. We will see you soon. Until next time, this has been me, Kevin C. here at Action Pants Gaming. Wishing all you pirates out there a little bit of love, peace, and pirate ship grease. Get the action pantalones on, get out there, start building and adventuring and having a good time in your game and your life. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.
Action Pants Gaming.
Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Late.
Action Pants Gaming.
Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. Laid back. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Throwing parts. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Crafting all night. build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right.